Welcome Sagittarius to your April 2022 reading. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. If this is the first time you've tuned in, I offer free mini readings for all new subscribers. So if you've got a question about this particular reading or something that this reading doesn't cover for you, just click that subscribe button and ask your question in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Now, remember, Saggies, this is a general reading, so take what resonates here for you and let the rest go. Now, Saggies, you've got some pretty interesting cards here. You've got the 8, the 9, and the 10 of Wands. So that's telling, and not only that, you've got the 5 of Wands as well. So this is telling me you've got a very busy month here. But the 9 of Wands energy talks about that time in your life where you are really asked to persevere with something that you have been working on. And you know, the 9 of Wands is a card of endurance and determination and commitment here. And it's also that card that really says, don't give up. You're almost there. You're at that final stage before you reach your goals. And you know, this is kind of that feeling, is that feeling that you get when you really are feeling, oh gosh, you know, not this again, not this kind of humdrum kind of routine that you've been going through. It's that kind of energy where you're feeling like I'm just over this. But when the 9 of Wands shows up, it's really saying, don't give up, hang in there, it's almost over. And you know, I feel like because this is right above the 10 of Wands and right beside the 5 of Wands, this has to do with your work here, or something that you have been putting a lot of energy into, like a creative project or something you've been working towards, or certainly training for as well. Because the 5 of Wands, some people see this as a card of conflict, but this can actually be a card of training and learning and really working towards a goal here. Traditionally, I mean, if you look at this particular deck, you see the figure moving around pieces on a board that look like chess pieces. So it is almost like you are playing a game here in a way, or you know, you're learning and gathering skills. You know, in a traditional deck, you will see people there fighting with sticks, and it may be seen as conflict in your life here. But I'm not actually seeing other people. I mean, I'm seeing one other person here. You've got the King of Cups. So this is a water sign. This is a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio here. So, but I feel like this is more someone that you are in love with, or that you are certainly connected with in an emotional way. But and I mean, look, this potentially could be someone that there is that you do have a little bit of conflict with, but I feel like these challenges aren't coming from someone else, they're coming from within you. And it's almost like if you have this internal conflict going on within you, and this could be regarding some mental anguish or some mental issues that you have been carrying for a while. you tend to attract situations or people in your life that mirror what you are going through, and they can mirror unresolved issues within yourself that you've internalized. And it's, that this is sometimes what the Five of Wands is talking about, that you are dealing with a few of these internalized conflicts, and this can be going right back to your childhood as well. So when this card does show up in a reading, it's a really good idea to review the possibility that the real difficulty you are facing, if you are within some sort of conflict with other people, is actually coming from within you, and to really look at it from a deeper perspective. But this can also be quite mundane or benign challenges as well. You could be competing for something at work with somebody, and I do feel this is very much a work-related issue here for a lot of you, just because the Nine of Wands and also that Ten of Wands there are talking about sort of your career or what you're passionate about. So this could be a sort of a bit of a conflict or a bit of a competition at work. And you might be just in a position where you're kind of having to prove yourself to your peers, that kind of situation here as well. But I definitely feel the Nine of Wands being above the Ten of Wands, you are working so hard, Sagittarius. You have, and this doesn't necessarily mean you're hating what you're doing. If you look at the Ten of Wands in this particular deck, which is right beneath the Nine, the figure is carrying a beautiful load of flowers. I mean, I don't know if you can see, I've covered it with my crystals here, but she's carrying this absolutely beautiful bunch of flowers on her back. And despite them being beautiful, it is so big that she's hunched over and she's picking more to put more flowers on her back. So although you might be enjoying the job that you're doing or involved in, you've got to really be careful not to take on too much here in April, Saggies. Just really take it easy, because you can get burnt out and overwhelmed with this energy that is going on here. But yeah, the Five of Wands, just to go back to that card there, this can be conflict, struggle, but it can be just, a competition or a debate. But I do feel if there is conflict, as I was saying, it is something internal. But what you've got here is the World card. So I truly feel that there is this ending coming to all of this situation in your life. The World card talks about that successful completion of a particular stage in your life. This is the end of an era here. You've got fulfillment and success, and you're going to achieve a lot of the goals that you had put in place. There's a maturity about this card, and this is not related to any particular age bracket. You can become quite mature at any age. You can learn some skills that give you a level of maturity that you never had, despite whatever age you are. But there is accomplishment here, and I feel like if you have been training or working towards something, I feel April is definitely going to be a culmination of some of this kind of energy, a fulfillment. But the World card is beautiful. It's like you have the world in your hands here. You are stepping through a portal. You are, as I said, this is almost like an end of an era in your life journey, and you are now onto a new journey. And you know, that leads into that Eight of Wands, which is that card of busy, busy, busy energy. It's almost like there is, this card also talks about, you know, a change in the air. You know, and if you look at this particular figure, she's getting blown along by 8 umbrellas here. She's blown along in the wind and she's kind of going with the flow and she's in the momentum of life. And this is beautiful because it's coming straight from the world energy. So where one door closes, another is opening, and you are in the flow and in the momentum of life, and you are allowing it to take you to that next stage. And I really love this message for you. It's almost like you're really ready for action here. Now, as I said in the beginning, this is a general reading, and the Eight of Wands is also the card of love coming in very swiftly, very quickly. So for those of you that aren't in a relationship, there could be this King of Cups coming in for you. So this is that Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces there. This is a beautiful person, by the way. This is someone that is emotional and caring and loving, and they are as deep as the ocean, Saggy. And as you know, if you look at this particular figure here, you can see that the king is holding that boat, that ship, steady on the surface of the ocean, but beneath there is this deep, dark depths of perpetual darkness within this person. But that's nothing bad. I feel like you are someone who can delve into that side of them, and you can be quite good for each other. So that is definitely beautiful for some of you. This could also be an existing love in your life that really is supporting you and helping you through a lot of the challenges that you may be going through with this heavy energy of the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Wands here as well. But as I said, that Ten of Wands, that is, you know, you've got a lot of responsibility here, and you might be feeling, you know, overburdened and overloaded, and there's a bit of an oppressive feeling around you here. And this could potentially, you know, it's right beside the Five of Swords. And, you know, the interesting thing here as well, Saggy, is you have 2 fives. And fives are the number of challenges. So, you know, to have 2 fives in your reading, this is kind of saying that there are some challenges that may be showing up for you in April, but I feel that these are going to bring about opportunities, and I do feel like these challenges perhaps have been with you for a while, and this could be just stressful, worrying, conflict about your career or worries about your career. So this overburdening sense of responsibility, or overburdened feeling of working too hard or working on a project and trying to get it finished is really playing, having a bit of a mental conflict for you as well here. But yeah, whenever fives show up, it really is talking about opportunities that are coming in, and a time of great change. And this is allowing you to move forward. You know, I feel like that World card is summing everything up. You've come to this stage now where things are really, there is change, great change, and it's coming in fast in April. And, you know, this is almost like a sense of you spreading your wings here in April and breaking free from circumstances that don't feel right for you anymore. So where you've been feeling mentally stressed, conflicted, worried, overburdened, you are able to really you're able to take this kind of energy, and you're really doing some work on it, you know, working on yourself, working on your mind, and this is allowing you to step through that portal, as I said, in that World card. Now, you've also got the Six of Pentacles here. This is a lovely card because this is a card of abundance. Now, there could be someone that is coming in, and it could be this water sign that is actually helping you financially, or you might have a bit of a windfall here. This is, you know, you might have, it's like the challenges that you were having in the five kind of just fall away here when that Six of Pentacles shows up. And once those difficulties in the five fall away, you're left with this abundance and generosity here, generosity of spirit, generosity financially. All pentacles are about your money and your finances, and this could also be what you have been struggling with, what you have been feeling a little bit burdened with. But you, the Six of Pentacles shows up when prosperity is entering your life in the form of gifts, or you could be getting an increase in salary, and also just you putting in a lot of positive thinking. This has brought some new abundance into your life as well. But this can talk about you paying off your debts. And, you know, it's interesting that this is right beneath the World card, which does talk about a successful completion and you moving on to a new stage in your life. So you might be paying off some debts or some favors, or even in a position to eliminate any obligations that you do have in April. You can wipe those free. So that's quite lovely energy for you as well. Now, that beautiful King of Cups, as I said, this is a lovely person, quite loving, quite caring. But often if these court cards don't represent someone in our life, they can talk about you taking on the characteristics of this particular person. So you might be asked to really open up your heart and show some compassion for those people around you here in April. But you're also asked to open up your mind to creative ways of thinking when this card shows up. And it's interesting, it's right, you know, as I said, right beneath that Eight of Wands, and this is that card of new opportunities, going with the flow, just allowing that energy to blow you along. And this is kind of similar kind of message in that King of Cups. Just think creatively, allow yourself to be more fluid in your thoughts. But yeah, if this does represent a person, you know, this is someone that you can really trust, and this is someone with a golden heart, and they really operate with a great degree of integrity. So this is someone beautiful. But you know, if this is you, you are going to be taking on a lot of these qualities as well, and I feel like people are going to be able to rely on you and trust you wholeheartedly as well. Now, your final card from the Gateway Oracle deck is launching your journey. And this is one of the prettiest cards in this particular deck. I just love this one. But the affirmation for this particular card is, I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. Wow. And you know, I feel like this is so connected with that Eight of Wands before I even read what the meaning is. But the meaning of this card is inner and outer travel are ahead. Get ready, for you are about to embark on a journey. This could be an inner sojourn, a voyage to distant lands, or even a project or idea that is coming to life. The universe wants you to know, where have you always wanted to go? What have you always wanted to be? This is the time to make it happen. Launch yourself forward and explore the world around you. However, before any journey, inner or outer, take time to prepare for the adventure ahead. Know where you are and where you want to go. How will you get there? What steps are necessary in order to take this leap? Have a clear vision, but also be prepared for the unexpected. Allow the journey to bring as much joy as the destination. And I really feel this is just so connected with that world card as well, because you now are on this new journey commencing in April, I feel, for a lot of you Saggies. You know, as I said, you're getting through some of that those challenging energies in the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, where you have been struggling, and also the 10 and the 9 of Wands as well. And you are moving forward, moving away from that quickly, and moving into this wonderful new direction. And just plan out where you want to go here. It can make you feel, the 8 of Wands energy can make you feel a little bit lightheaded or imbalanced, even because things are happening so quickly. But try and go with the flow as much as you possibly can, and keep in the back of your mind which direction you are wanting to head in, and things are going to be quite great for you, I feel. So I hope that made sense. I hope that resonated with you. Don't forget to take me up on my offer of that free mini reading, Saggy. And if you are a new subby, and if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for your support, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.